Hey, Matt Noren at the Community Workbench. I proudly sponsor the Community Workbench and everything that it represents for local entrepreneurs. And speaking of which, I am a local entrepreneur. I am a realtor with Remax Bell Park in Hayville, Connecticut. Fully licensed in Connecticut to do commercial, rentals, and residential. I absolutely love my job, love working with clients. So if you are in any need for a realtor, please give me a call 860-428-6534. Your dreams are my job. Welcome to the Community Workbench. This is Matt Norton and Kyle Morrissey. We are your hosts of the #1 podcast in my basement. At the bench, we try to repair the sense of community. So every week we bring you small businesses, entrepreneurs, community leaders, charities, and pretty much whoever we feel like talking to. And this week we have the distinct honor of talking to Laura Jones from Smoke and Mirrors Beauty Loft.
It's me.
You might also know her on Facebook as Lashes by Laura.
Yes.
Yeah. So I love that you're already laughing at me. Perfect way to set the tone.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. That's good. So what has gotten you into, is this like spa based? Is it like beauty?
A little bit of
like,
everything.
Hairdressing too?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of it.
Hair cutting?
Yes.
Okay. So talk to us about like the whole, how you said, I want to go out on my own and be my own business
I
owner.
can only go back. No, so I kind of like totally different career change. And COVID hit, honestly.
Yeah.
And realized that my job was like, ugh,
What did you do before?
so everything.
Okay.
But I was a special ed teacher.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so kind of the root of like the online, the at home, it just COVID made it a different world. So
Yep.
I was like, okay, like how am I going to provide for my family? And I think a lot of people during COVID realized like entrepreneurship is the way to go.
Yep.
And at the same time, like I had just moved to Connecticut. So I kind of was like, all right, I want to meet people, but here's COVID telling me I can't. So I kind of jumped in and got my lash license and was on my own for a little bit and then slowly just started expanding. So now where we're at, there's, I believe, 9 girls with me.
Wow.
Yeah, so we do everything. And with this new location, it's not just beauty, it's wellness as well. So, like, yeah, because I'm big, like, call me corny, whatever. But, like, you have to feel good. It starts
Feel
inside.
good to look good.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So like we've got Reiki, we offer yoga, we do like so a lot of wellness as well as beauty too. So I think they go hand in hand.
Well, Kyle and I can help you out with advertising. He can be the before picture. I'll be the
Perfect.
Perfect. Sorry, I didn't dig.
Well done. Well done.
What's your address now? Where are you?
So I'm at 171 Providence Street
In Putnam.
in Putnam. Yeah, but I've been in Putnam since 2021
Okay.
and I've had I think 3 locations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's funny because every time my realtor was like, "Okay, now what?" and I was like, "We're staying in Putnam. You got to keep me in Putnam." So she was funny because she's like, "Well, what about this one and that one?" But I really Putnam's been very good to me.
Yeah.
I made a lot of good connections, so that's kind of where I stayed and
Yeah.
where I plan to. So
Putnam is very business friendly.
yeah,
And you're
yeah.
on the Putnam Business Association.
Yeah, yep. I this year is my first year. I sit as secretary.
You're nice.
So yep, I'm on a few committees. It's a lot, but it's rewarding.
Right.
It is.
They do a lot
Yeah.
for the community
Yeah.
and for other small businesses. And
Yeah.
it's just, it is reward. It's
Yeah.
so nice to like, find paths to volunteer and help
Yeah.
people out.
Yeah.
I love that part.
Yeah.
And so what services do you like? I would imagine like a bridal party comes in.
Oh, come on in.
Wants
Bachelorette.
everything done.
Yep. We've done kids' birthday parties.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm trying to think what month we had, but we had, I think there were like 6 little girls, and we shut down the salon just for them.
Nice.
Their mom brought them robe. It was very sweet. So yeah, so we offer hair, spray tanning, lashes. We've got 2 estheticians, so facials, waxing.
What's an esthetician? So what do they do? That's the facial
I
part?
can't give you. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I can't give you like the state.gov explanation.
No, I
but
didn't need that.
No,
I
no,
just,
no.
like-
So they're more like they focus on skincare.
Okay.
So they've got your facials, they've got your brows, your lift and tint, the waxing, that kind of stuff.
Why, like pulling stuff?
Oh yeah, get rid of it.
All right.
Yeah.
Get rid of
Get rid of it. So yeah, we've got that spray tanning. We offer permanent jewelry.
Permanent jewelry. Piercing?
No, permanent jewelry.
what?
It's claspless. Hold on. So it's jewelry,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no clasp.
There's no way to get that off.
No way.
What about claustrophobic people?
Don't get one.
So you get it put on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And we
Yeah.
kind of weld it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's wild. So it's just like, does anybody ever come like, hey, I want to remove this? Do you do that?
I
Like,
mean-
does that like happen? Like,
Yeah,
Is it
but
like-
you can just take a pair of pliers. So,
That's funny.
but yeah, I mean, with everyone that's there, we probably offer like over 50 services.
Wow.
Yeah, between the beauty and the wellness. Like my Reiki girl, she offers somatic healing classes. She offers Reiki certifications. She does group sound baths. So there's a lot that we offer.
What's a group sound bath like? I've heard of like
Oh yeah.
like
Do you want to be
private
healed?
ones. Do I?
Do you want to be healed?
Yeah, I love feeling good.
That's it. That's it. So yeah,
So like everybody sits around in a room.
Yeah.
And there's
and you just like are
Do
in
you
touch
talk,
with your feelings.
or do you not talk?
No, you don't talk.
You don't talk. That might be a problem.
You
Maybe I
just
don't
sit
wanna
with your
be-
thoughts.
No. Sound bath to him is like a room full of people that will talk to him, and he can talk back. That would be healing.
Can I
for him.
walkie-talkie? After?
No. But
So group sound bath. So you have like different rooms for all this?
yeah, so I've got seven rooms, 7 private rooms. And then the main floor has nail techs and hairdressers. Yeah, so it's the beauty industry. It's constantly changing, right?
Yeah.
So, you've got girls coming in, they're growing, they're going into their own salon. You've got girls that have just graduated, that are building their clientele. So it's an open door. But it's been good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like hair dyeing, perms, the
All of it.
whole bit.
All of it.
Yeah.
Extensions, hair cutting. And it was actually funny because my other 2 locations, it was mainly just women
Yeah.
that we took. So now with the expansion, we've got men coming in, we've got kids coming in. So like the first time I heard a guy's voice, I was like, oh my God, what is happening? So it's good though, because now we're very inclusive. So yeah.
Nice. So how long would like a party be? Like if you had a party, is it like a 3-hour thing, or is it just custom, fully custom?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yep.
you've had a lot of, I'm sure, like a bridal party. You do like a bachelorette party, and then the next day you're getting them ready for their wedding too.
I
kind
hope
of
they don't
thing?
do that the
So-
day before a wedding.
Well,
That's not smart. No.
well,
But no, and then too with like bridal service and stuff, we will travel.
okay.
So we're not just on location.
No.
And same thing with like permanent jewelry, the spray tanning. Like if it allows us to do community events or mobile, within guidelines, we do that.
You have a mobile spray tanning
Yeah.
thing?
Just tent.
Yeah, it's a tent.
Just a tent? I've
Yeah.
never gotten a spray tan.
Yeah,
before.
it's a little tent.
Have you?
No. But I know. Yeah, it's just a tent that they pop up, and you climb in, and they have a little spray tan device.
Is it like Friends with Ross, where you like you just get like hit? in the
There's
face?
gotta be
turn
one
around.
story out there
There's
where
gotta be, yeah.
somebody got painted too dark.
No. But yeah, like last Sunday, we just had a group of 3 girls. They were going to, I forget where, on vacation. So
Yeah.
they all came in, got their spray tans, little spray tan party.
Yeah, that's a big deal if you're going from like Nordic,
Yep.
New England, and you're going to a place with a lot
Yeah.
of sun. You want to have some tan,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so you don't scorch.
Can't stick out like a sore thumb.
They're like, oh, they're definitely from Connecticut.
You white as snow.
That happens.
Yeah.
Huh. Do you serve alcohol at this place?
that was the one question. You
It
should not.
depends on how my day went. So let's put it that way. But no.
All right. How many like what's your back like what's lashes like the education for that? Like what does it take to become
Well,
lash certified? Is that what you said?
no. So Connecticut's you have to be licensed.
Okay.
And actually, I want to say it was 2022 they changed it from you could do an apprenticeship, and then in I think it's 2022. Please don't quote me. They made it mandatory that you have to go to school,
Okay.
and there's only so many accredited lash schools in the state, which I think honestly is a much better idea. Yeah, I just think with apprenticeships, with whatever it may be, there's too much leniency, so it's kind of hard to stick to like, what are the guidelines? Are you abiding by them? Things like that. So now it's school.
So is there like what are some of the guidelines like? Is it like is there like certain placement? Is there weight? Is there certain glues you have to use? Like is there a chemistry part of it?
Yes. So like obviously you want like lash integrity is number one. So because you figure, I always tell my girls, like, if you don't have lashes, I can't put lashes on you.
Oh, really?
So right. So like you need to use quality products. You're not getting stuff off Amazon on Temu. You're getting like quality stuff. The stuff I get is actually in the U.S. Made in the U.S.
I got a co-host off of Temu.
Yeah.
Do you? I don't even have a Temu account. You can get a whole person from Temu.
Apparently.
Sorry. That's a Timo joke.
I think you'd have a lot worse quality podcast. This is American made.
They've all seen me go at it alone when you were out sick.
So funny. Yeah. So like, everyone's different, right? But you want to make sure you're using quality. You're not using things that are too heavy. Just like I'm not a hairdresser, but like, hairdressers, like we'll have girls come in and they're like, oh, I want you to bleach me. And the hairstylist is like, no, your hair is going to fall out. Right. So, is it worth getting paid, or is it worth like your integrity as that provider?
Right. I would think somebody coming in saying, I want to bleach would be like, I just want a difference. And maybe she would still do something.
Yes.
Not,
well, yeah.
but
yeah.
Not bleach. Like,
no.
Maybe we go this route, like a different color.
Right. And then that's where like the education and all that comes in. And it's like, well, I suggest we do this. It's a similar outcome. It's much more healthier, etc.
So when someone bleaches their hair, that's literally bleach? That's like a thing?
Yeah, it pulls the color out.
I would have never known.
I don't
like I thought
know,
that was
you're
just
bald, but you
I would have
born
thought
yesterday.
like it's a dye.
I don't know.
Makes you
No,
blonde.
the bleach
It
literally pulls
takes
it out.
the color
So if they're gonna color your hair and you have like dark hair, they literally have to bleach it to take all the color out and then put the color you want in.
Who was the first one that had the courage to do that? Because I see like if you get too much bleach,
Teenage girls in
on
like the 80s.
if you get too much bleach on a piece of fabric, it eats through it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm hiring. You've got good hair?
Oh, I don't have hair
No.
at all, actually.
Yeah. How many bald hair stylists there are?
Hey, you never know.
I guess it's knowledge. Doesn't really have anything to do with how you do your own hair.
No.
Yeah, and if you have, just because you know how to do your own hair doesn't mean you know how to do a woman's hair.
Right. That's true too. That's true. So, lashes. Then what? Like skin treatment. Like.
Yep.
What's like the education around that? Is it like I'm sorry. For lashes, is it years or is it like?
So
6
now,
months?
this is my understanding. Now, I believe it's 50 hours
Wow.
at, like I said, an accredited school.
Right.
And
And then a certain amount of apprenticeship after that.
no,
Oh no.
they just kind of throw you to the wolves.
Okay. Well,
And yeah,
it's kind of like real estate. It's 60 hours and then
yeah, they're like, good luck.
take a test and then good luck.
Yeah.
But with carpentry, you don't need any of that. You can
It's-
just pay for a license and go.
Mm,
That's funny.
that's a whole other podcast.
know.
If you guys want to have me back. Oh,
Why were you a carpenter?
No.
All right. But so an esthetician has another type
my
of skincare
understanding is
license?
their education is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you're working with the largest organ in the body.
Yeah. Yeah.
So- and that like covers everything with from waxing to. Is that like part of spray tanning or no? That's not.
No. So as of right now, you don't need a license to spray tan.
Mhm.
So that's the thing with there's so many different rules and regulations with what you're allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do, what you need a license for, what you need a certification for. But estheticians, in my experience with the girls that I've had, there's a lot of school. There's a lot of education.
Mhm.
One of my girls, she always yells at me. She's like, "Are you wearing your SPF?" And I'm like, "It's December," and she's like, "You still need to wear your SPF."
Really?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So there's a lot of schooling that goes into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. SPF. Does it? So, I don't know if you would know this, but does SPF block out vitamin D that you need?
She just yells at me to always wear SPF.
That's one thing I would worry about.
It blocks UV rays. I don't know if it blocks nutrients.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Most of the nutrients are coming through your eyes, so
Oh, really?
yeah.
Ooh.
I didn't.
That's why you shouldn't wear sunglasses.
I've heard
I
that.
don't. I got rid of my sunglasses.
Yeah. So and even car windows, you need direct sunlight.
I've heard that. That's like a whole conspiracy theory I've heard about.
Well, I'd like to think it's true.
But it's true. Yeah. Right.
Well, it
Depending who you ask.
Yes,
affects your
exactly.
circadian rhythm and how you're grounded.
Right.
Like that was a dive I took, and that's why
Yeah.
I got rid of sunglasses because I
I
was.
remember you threw all your shoes out.
I didn't throw my shoes out. I just started going barefoot in my lawnmower.
Beer in the cup, right? With the lawnmower.
No, not lawnmower. Lawn more. Right?
When I'm in the lawn.
Yeah. Just
I'm
on
like-
the
More.
lawn.
Oh,
Walking
oh, oh,
around,
okay.
Yeah.
I heard lawnmower.
Taking it. Yeah. There's a beer in a cup. Sometimes I'm barefoot.
It's a dangerous game you play.
Thing doesn't let you get off it without turning off.
Oh, yeah.
And that
Some.
never fails.
Yeah.
All right. So, and then what's your like yoga studio like?
So we've done pop-ups.
Oh, okay.
I try to do a lot of pop-ups, and collaborations and things like that to bring in kind of like other businesses, other entrepreneurs into the salon. Just so that way, it's more exposure for them. It's, more exposure for us.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of events.
Nice.
Yeah. So like we'll bring in people with different, a massage therapist will come in and just do a few days, or microblading.
Oh, sorry. What is it?
Microblading.
Yeah,
Micro bleeding.
No,
Blading,
take a
not
blade
bleeding.
Blading.
across your skin.
No,
No?
no. I think that's dermaplaning.
What's-
Micro needling.
Oh,
It's like,
needle.
wait, hold on. Now you guys got me confused. Microblading. Microblading.
Microblading.
It's like the eyebrows,
Oh, okay.
or like the lip blush. It's like
What?
it's like a tattoo.
Oh.
What
Yeah.
is it? It like puts color on your
Mhm.
skin, and it's blading,
Permanent?
Permanent,
permanent.
not like the jewelry. No, but it's like a tattoo.
Okay.
It's a
Like
piece-
they'll do eyeliner. Trying to think what else.
So somebody would want the same color eyeliner for
Forever.
life, so then they
Forever.
do
That's it.
this kind of different type of tattooing.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah.
Have you had a tattooing party?
Kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like we've done events, and we'll have a local artist. She comes in. She's in Putnam too. She's so sweet. And she'll do like flash tattoos. So we had her for our Halloween party. We had her for, I think, a sunset soiree party.
It's a flash tattoo.
I was gonna say.
Just like quick, small.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Oh.
No consult needed.
But real.
Like
Tiny.
a half hour.
Yeah,
something Small.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. So we've had that. So yeah, I like to bring in a lot of people that don't necessarily like work there,
Mhm.
but just to get it's networking. It's,
Yeah, collaboration. is
Yeah,
great.
I mean, the more
Something
people you know, the
different.
better.
Yeah,
So
and then it just helps each other's brands.
Yeah,
the whole business.
yeah,
That's awesome.
absolutely. And then you figure too, like when they're there, they're bringing in their clientele,
Mhm.
and that's a whole
Yeah, they're promoting it on.
yeah, and that's a whole clientele we didn't have to begin with. So that's in my opinion, that's how business should work and does work well.
Nice.
So
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah,
So then the yoga is more of a outside you brought it in
yeah,
kind of thing.
yep. And then actually the our Reiki girl, she's studying right now to get her certification. So once
With yoga.
with yoga,
Oh,
yep,
so then you'll have an in-house.
yeah,
yoga
yep,
or yogi. In-house yogi.
right.
See, I knew that word. You know
Yeah.
that? I didn't make it up. I promise.
It's a word. Yeah.
Yogi Bear.
So you have the in-house. Do you have like a big room for yoga stuff?
Yeah.
Is that like all right?
Yeah.
That's cool. I gotta come down to this place.
It's
This
huge.
Sounds wild.
Yeah. It's like I think it's 2,000 square feet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Providence Road. So where are you near on Providence Road?
So you know where Putnam Supermarket is?
Yep.
You know where Key Bank is?
Across the street from them, right?
Nope. Right next door to Key Bank.
Okay.
It was like the really sad looking blue old Victorian.
Oh,
But they
Okay.
redid it.
gotcha.
So it's all new siding. Looks beautiful. So
Yeah, it was like an antique store before.
it was
At
a
one
lot of
point.
things.
Yeah, it was probably
I
a
think
lot
it was a pharmacy and then it was like a thrift store. So
Oh.
Hmm.
Gotcha. That's cool. So you're right there
yeah.
in the heart
No,
of Putnam.
Yep.
That's cool.
yeah.
So you have like combined events. Who else have you ever brought in? And as far as you tattoo, do you ever
Yep.
have a piercer or someone that does piercings, that kind of thing?
No, I haven't found anybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I found someone that was in Rhode Island, but you got to be careful with licensing and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Haven't found anybody for that. But like we'll do like sip and shops.
Ah.
You know what I mean? So like we'll bring people in that own a boutique, or like we had Leona's Bakery come in one time. We've had Chubby Dog come in. I'm trying to think
You had
what
Adam
else.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, Lord. Paint his nails for him.
Right. Trying to think. What
They were
else.
black last week.
Yeah.
He
Were they?
painted his
Yeah.
nails.
Yeah.
Or he had somebody paint them. He was.
I think
yeah.
Savannah.
He was
my
on the
nail girl.
gram
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
He couldn't even paint him himself.
for emo night.
Come on.
You know he's too high class.
He is. Yep.
But-
Oh, I hope he's listening. That's perfect.
He's not, but feel free to send him the clip.
I'd have to learn how to do clips.
That's
Anyway. So you've had a bakery in. You've had
Yep.
who else? Anyone?
A lot of boutiques.
Yeah.
Like we did Galentine's last year. We did a whole fashion show.
Huh.
So Galentine's, that's like a new thing.
It's like a thing.
Because
Yeah.
not
I
new.
well, it's first time I heard of it is when we had Hanks on here.
No.
No, it's been
Dude.
longer.
There was a episode of Parks and Rec where they did a whole thing on Galentine's Day.
And it's for girls going out on Valentine's.
Yeah.
It's for
No,
the
no.
gals.
The day before is Galentine's Day, February 13th. They go out together.
And then
Only
they're
girls.
hung over for the guy.
That's why they call it
Gals.
Galentine's. Galentine's.
I get it. It was like girls, but they don't do
Just
that.
because it's new to
But
you
it's-
doesn't mean
But
it's
it's
new.
Valentine's Eve, essentially.
Yeah.
And then they're hung
We'll
over.
have to do a Galentine's Day next February.
You would? I can see that.
Support your local community, Matt.
Come on, support the gals.
I will promote Galentine's done by
There you go.
Laura or Hanks or whatever. That's fine. But I don't think I need to partake in it.
Okay.
Well, you're
Maybe.
not allowed.
Yeah, see, we're not allowed.
You're not
You're
even
not
allowed.
allowed.
No, I'm gonna support it in any way I can.
Well, I guess that gives you a heads up. And if she's out the night before, it gives me a time to get a gift.
And do
wrong?
they do like 50% off the day of?
Of course they do. Why do you
Or
think
is it
so
the day
many?
after?
Well, I think it depends what time you go.
It's after dinner time. They're like, you
Yeah.
guys
Like
screwed
the-
up.
Gifts for a woman?
Yeah.
No, that industry gouges.
Oh yeah.
Well,
They know
day
you
after
screwed up.
definitely is.
They knew you
50%.
screwed up.
Oh yeah.
So you have the Reiki.
Mhm.
Do you have massage there? A masseuse there, or no? Not yet.
Working on it.
Working on it.
Working on it.
What else for the wellness?
What else for the wellness?
Or how was the sipping shop? How was that? How'd you do that?
It was
Like,
good. We had a
somebody else comes with
yeah,
a
we did a
liquor
mobile
license?
bartender.
Oh,
That's
nice.
like a new.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That is like big and happening right
Yep.
now.
Shout out to Jordan.
Yeah. I don't know if you use Salute Bar Cart, but they're
Salute
great.
Bar Cart.
I have heard wonderful
then-
things, and I
Yeah.
met them at
They have
one event. They were
and-
very nice.
I don't know if you have anywhere to park it, but they have an awesome little.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah. Little three wheeler.
The blue one, right?
Yeah.
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 It's so yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. No. So we did that, and we just really brought in. It wasn't even for us to do services. It was more of like bringing in local businesses and entrepreneurs that sell stuff.
Yeah.
So
So it's like a little craft show.
yeah. Yep.
What they got to drink. I like that. Now, I've never been to a craft show where you get to drink. We got to do that. We got to find one.
It's pretty popular. Body Works near CVS, they
Yep,
did a
with
sip and
Leanne.
shop. John
Yep.
went to that one. Yep. So it's a popular event. We could do a sip and shop
You
down
could-
here.
You really
we do
could.
every Monday night.
Sure. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to take a sip. So what other wellness services do you have? Like a nutritionalist? Do you guys do that? Is that a thing?
We brought some in.
Okay.
Yeah, so
You've
like
done
we
that
try to
too?
do we've actually brought in a few. We do like wellness days, mornings. It's always on a Sunday.
Okay.
Um,
Seems like the day you want to be like, let's get well.
Yeah.
instead of-
It's the
'cause-
day you
'cause
start
Friday
over.
and
Yeah.
Saturday went really
Really-
badly.
really bad. Yeah, so we've had nutritionists come in. We've had we brought in girls with like Arbonne that kind of do like a little card. I don't even know what the hell you call it. Sorry, can I swear?
Not really.
Well, that's
but-
not
Sorry.
really a swear, but
What's Arbonne? Before you
It's
go
kind of like, have you heard of like Herbalife?
herbal, like the tea?
Yeah.
Is that like a tea? Okay.
Yes, so it's kind of like that, but they're more. They've got like skincare as well. They've got some beauty products, but so they came in. They did like a hardcore cardio for like an hour. Then we did meditation, and then it was like a whole nutrition portion. So we try to do a lot of that on Sunday.
So like the nutrition portion would be like education on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. And then even like if whoever we bring in, if they offer samples. So we've done that a few times. We've had Meta Wellness, I believe it was. She came in. So we've had a few people come in with the nutrition aspect. So they'll bring like samples.
Of like supplements or food?
Both.
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 Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And kind of like you said, just kind of educate.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
yeah.
Huh. And those are mostly Sundays, or
Mostly
when they
Sundays.
just happen to be Sundays.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably like the day off, and they're like, okay, we'll do an extra
Yeah.
thing to promote the business.
Right.
Go down to Smoke and Mirrors Beauty Loft
Yep.
and promote. How'd you come up with the name? That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
That is a cool name.
It is. Honestly, because so much of life is smoke and mirrors. Like how many people are putting on a facade, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So my whole thing was like, okay, beauty. Beauty essentially industry, you think about it, and it's fake, right? Fake nails, fake lashes, fake spray tan, fake Botox. It's fake. So mine was kind of a play on it, and it was like, okay, well, you want to do whatever to make yourself look good if it's fake to an aspect, but again, how do you feel inside?
Yeah. Yeah, you build the confidence up because you feel like
Right.
you feel better
Right.
when you look better.
Right. So when the smoke and mirrors clears, what are you left with? Are you happy with who you see in the mirror?
every day.
Right. I just put on a nice suit. But no, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
it was kind of a play on words of, when that smoke clears, you like who you see in the mirror?
Yeah. And then you've followed it up with the wellness part of it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, and do you try to use at least less and less chemicals for the
Yeah.
treatments and stuff like
Yes.
that?
So actually, my estheticians, the stuff that they use is like organic and holistic and a lot of that stuff. Because like, obviously a lot of people they go straight to Botox, right? But it's like, well, what can we do before that? How
Right.
can we make your skin healthy? Just like the spray tanning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I've had melanoma twice.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
wow.
Yeah. So for me, it's, and I could throw a tanning bed in there. No.
No.
Like, it's make yourself feel good, but doing it the healthy way.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow, melanoma twice.
Mm.
You're not that old either.
No.
Wow.
I think the first year was 2011.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah. I was a baby.
Did you spend the time in the sun? Spend a lot of time in the sun?
Tanning beds.
Oh, you were in
yeah.
January. Okay.
Tanning beds daily.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Huh. And now you getting into the more organic.
Yeah.
healing
Yeah. So, like,
part.
even the products I use are all, cruelty free and, vegan friendly and things like that. So, and a lot of the girls on the team truly like that's their goal. It's
Right.
not let's go the cheaper Timu route.
Right.
What's result driven, what's what's safe, what's things
Yeah.
like that.
I love how she's beating up the online corporate world.
Mm.
That's
Sorry.
awesome. Don't be sorry. That's great.
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
Right?
Get people away from that.
That's it.
That's awesome. What's your typical day like?
Depends
Almost
who you ask.
everybody laughs at me when I ask that.
Oh God, it depends.
Maybe you should start saying day and night.
Yeah.
Or what does 24 hours look like for you?
Oh my God. Well, so my first clients are at 6 a.m.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
To do what?
Lashes.
Lashes. Okay, so you still focus mainly
Yeah,
on lashes.
So even though I'm salon owner, I'm still behind the chair. So I work. I mean, God, don't ask my husband. He'll say it's more, but I mean, I do at least probably 50 hours.
Wow.
Just lashing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, never mind.
How often do you have to replace
I was just gonna ask that too. Like,
So everybody's different. Typically, it's 2 weeks.
and they're fused or glued to your other lashes.
Fused?
We weld them with the same permanent jewelry machine. No,
Sorry.
no.
Or whatever terminology you use. I should have just made up a word.
Yeah, no. So glue, yes. So everyone typically is 2 weeks, but you've got your girls that are like, I'm coming every week.
So you have they cut just nonstop.
Oh yeah, nonstop.
Wow.
Yep.
What's the risk of them learning it and doing it themselves?
Well, actually, talking about corporate world, the industry's kind of taken a shift the last year and a half, because everyone is doing like the DIY clusters and the even with the hair, like the box dyes and the gel nails at home and stuff. So we've been seeing a shift with that, but it's a matter of time before they come back because they completely ruined lashes, hair, nails. So go to school if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Until then, go to a professional.
Gotcha.
So
I would imagine gluing eyelashes to my eyelashes would be really hard to do. Like I would do it on him before I did it on
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah,
Well, what?
Well, I mean,
yeah, yep. So, but
so that so you do lashes.
Yep.
And then and that's 50 hours. When do you run your business?
Runs itself, Matt.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh, at this
All
point,
of them do.
I don't know. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know how it gets done. There's been days that I'm like, deadline this or I got to do that, and somehow it gets done.
I was gonna say because you jumped right on the social media for this.
Yeah.
And you do the social media. You're on the social media committee
Yep.
for Putnam Business
Yeah.
Association. So,
Yep. And even with the salon, it's just me. So I do our own advertising, our own website, our own marketing,
Payroll,
social media, payroll, all of it.
bookkeeping.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. I don't sleep much.
I was gonna say.
I don't
You
sleep
don't need much sleep though.
No. But
I heard sleep deprivation's one of the worst things for you, but all right. So then, obviously, you have a very supportive husband.
beyond. Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
And the you're doing lashes.
Yeah.
and then there's hair, like how many seats? There's hair salon. Like you
Yeah,
have
so
9
there's
girls
9
that are
girls.
working
Yeah, so
40
like
hours a week.
yeah, so everyone makes their own schedule.
Okay.
So I'm very lax with that, like whatever. Because
Yeah.
if they don't want to make money, then that's on them, right?
Right.
But at the same time, it's nice because you've got some girls that work full time, and then they're doing this part time because they're trying to build it.
Yeah.
You know, you've got other girls that are moms, so they're working when their kids are in school, or they're in school and they're working at night. So it's a nice, it's flexible.
Yeah, and I bet you it kind of gives the not illusion, but it gives the idea that you're always open. You're open a lot more.
Usually, yeah.
You know.
And it's funny because someone's always there,
Mhm.
but like 9 of us are never there at the same time.
Yeah.
Ever.
Nice.
So it is nice. It's like you're not on top of each other. You can, do your own thing, have your own aesthetic, have your own brand. But then you've got a team behind you, rooting for you. So.
And then you have you can cater to more clients, or they
Yeah.
can cater to the different clients that
Right.
can't always get there or whatever.
Right.
Imagine some of the corporate people that want
Yeah.
services
Yeah.
can't get there between 9 and 5.
Right.
So.
Like I've got 2 estheticians with totally different availability schedules.
Mhm.
So it's never been, at least I hope not, but it's never been like a competition in house.
Yeah.
Like it's
Right.
like, oh, I need a 2 o'clock appointment, and it's like, oh, hey girl, like I work.
Yeah.
Can you take this client at 2? So it balances.
Yeah.
So
And then, like, they all come together for big events too, right?
yeah. Yep, which is never mandatory. Like it's like, oh my God, we're doing this. Who's available?
Right.
And then we kind of round up the troops, and it's like, all right, who's in charge of food? Who's in charge of marketing? Who wants to come up with giveaway bags? So it's the group chats are always
Hopping.
always going off. Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So so you're in business, but not by yourself,
Right.
and you have a team for
Yeah.
the bigger events, and
Right.
when bigger parties come in. And,
Yep. Yep.
Are you the only lash girl?
Right now, yes.
Wow.
I'm desperately hiring one more.
Yeah.
Because I can't keep doing this.
You're like in like interview stage, or like you just
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Yep. Yeah, I need a lash tech. I need
Sure.
like one more lash tech and one more hairdresser.
Okay.
And then I think I can get an extra hour of sleep. Just one. Just one.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, what's your number? Hopefully somebody.
Yeah. 401-837-0051.
Gotcha. Nice.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully you can give somebody work and
Yeah.
just better serve more clients.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Yep.
Do you know of like how far your clients come?
Yeah.
Have
Like
you
I've
had,
got
some crazy far out.
yeah, I've got one girl that comes in for me from Boston.
Wow.
And then I've got another girl that comes in from Cape Cod.
Wow.
Yeah. So those are probably my furthest.
Like weekly, every other week. That's like
My
a hike.
Boston is every 2, and my Cape Cod is every 3.
for lashes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
That's quite a clientele you've
Yeah.
built. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Yep. I mean, I've got girls that I've lashed. They were like my models.
Yeah.
So I like stuck their eyes together. They're still here. So, yeah, my clientele I'm very grateful for. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Do you do Adam's lashes?
I, no.
Sorry, just had to ask. Are there a lot of men getting eyelashes done, or is that not a thing?
Some lift and tint.
What is that?
So that's like more of the natural lashes, and it's like a perm for your lashes.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So a lot of men will do that, but not the extensions.
And they tint what part? Like the lash gets darker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like if you're blonde, you have blonde lashes, the tint will make it look like you've got mascara on.
Oh.
You guys are learning a lot today.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't. I even.
I have
think
4 daughters. They do
Oh.
their own lashes and nails and everything, and yeah. So,
Huh.
but it's eye opening.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a play on words?
No, but it worked.
It did work.
Oh, man.
That's pretty cool. Well,
Yeah.
if they get good at it, they go work for her.
This is true. yeah.
For real. How old?
What's
old is
15?
just got a ways.
Got to be how? Oh, you got to be 18. 16.
I would think.
Oh, you have to go to school for it.
Think-
So
Yeah.
I think 18.
I would imagine any real licensing,
Yeah.
contracting would
Yeah. Again, I'm not. I don't know exact, but I would think 18.
be. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. You know, for a long time, I thought you had to be 21 to get your real estate license,
Really?
but that wasn't true. It's 18.
good thing you were over 21 when
Yeah.
you were looking for it.
Yeah.
Well, and they're always changing stuff.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like January hits. I'm like, all right, what's new?
Yeah.
So
Well, it's 18, and then somebody that's 18 does something like, oh no, now we got to make it
Yep.
21. because
Right.
People that are 18 don't know how to do it.
It's funny you could do contracts and sell a house at 18, but you can't rent a car until you're 25. With major
Some are
credit-
21, yeah.
Some are 21.
Yeah.
wow.
But yeah, that was always a funny thing to do.
Yeah.
So, with you're ever growing, is there other services that you look to have, or is there
I'm
like
really open to anything.
yeah?
Honestly, yeah.
And futuristically, would you move to a bigger spot, or do you think you're good where you are?
I mean, it's pretty big where we're
Yeah.
at. Yeah. But I don't know. Second location. Who
Oh,
knows?
okay.
Who knows?
Franchise,
Yeah.
something like that. That'd be neat.
Yeah.
Maybe you get a little closer to Boston for your clients.
I know, right? Yeah. So, but
I mean, I'm just trying to think of like what else you would have there. I mean, it sounds like you got most of the beauty and health
You do
covered.
pedicures?
yep.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yep.
Is that Manny Petty? Is that like a whole nother person, or is that like, or like how does that
Different
work?
person.
So
Yeah.
it's like a whole nother room.
No. So I have my nails on the main floor.
Oh, okay. So you have nails and lashes. Is lashes on the main floor?
No. So nails. So when you walk in, you've got your little waiting room.
Yeah.
And then your desk, and then behind that is hairdressers and nail desks.
Okay.
Because you figure for that service, typically you're not sleeping, and you're chatting.
Mm.
Okay. Is there a service where they're sleeping?
Oh yeah, like the facials, the lashes, massage.
Lashes? Their eyes are closed?
Yeah.
You put lashes on them when they're closed?
Yeah.
I feel like that would, you want to watch that coming in.
No,
Maybe not.
No.
Huh. I don't know.
No.
Never
Nope.
had-
Their eyes are closed, so typically a lot of them fall asleep.
Wow.
So the private rooms are more for that, like the more like intimate, private.
Services.
yeah.
Reiki, obviously.
Right. Right.
Private setting.
Right.
And group sound thing.
Sound.
Sound bath.
I'm gonna send you guys an invite for the next one she does.
Yeah.
What kind of sounds is it? Like beach sounds?
No, it's like the bowl, right?
Oh,
It's
she's
that
making
big
the
gold bowl.
sound.
Yeah, and then it's like,
Oh,
do you know what I'm talking?
No,
I'm
I-
so bad at
Sounds
like
witchery.
I'm
to me.
such a
She
bad
has big
salesman.
bowl of it.
they're cauldron
So
now.
like when you have real crystal glass and you make that
Yes,
sound,
yes.
that's what we're talking
Yeah.
about. But it's on a big bowl.
Yeah, so
I'm
it like
sure that
hits
sounds
your
different.
chakras and aligns you. And
Huh.
I'm not a good
That's why I
salesman.
go
This
to
is-
a chiropractor.
But this isn't the first time. I mean, this isn't an all the time service. This is
Right,
Like
it's
you-
like a
you
special-
pop-ups.
yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Invite us.
That's pretty neat.
Right?
We're doing that day. That's pretty cool. Would you want something like that full time? But you're open to anything. They could do it.
Yeah,
They can
honestly.
go for it. Do you have open rooms?
Yes, I've got technically 2.
But one of them's going to be for your future lash girl.
Right.
There you
Well,
go.
right.
Right.
And then the other one's technically, yeah. So I've got one.
One of them. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Watch this. Now you're going to have more than one.
Right.
Another problem.
Good. I'll take 2, and I don't.
Trying.
I don't have to
trying
lash
for ya.
anymore.
That's the goal.
Yeah. I mean, managing something like that has got to be wild.
Yeah.
Did you take any management courses before? Or you just threw yourself in the fire?
No. So like, crazy enough, I went to school, got my degree in criminal justice.
Really?
I know. Total.
Wow.
I know. I know. And then I minored in psych and soc. And then I went back 2 or 3 times for my graduate, my master's. So I went back for behavioral analysis. I went back for criminal justice. What was the other one? I just didn't.
And
Didn't
look
know
at
what
you
you
now. You're
wanted.
not using any of it.
Yeah. Well, kind of. That behavior profiling,
Helps in marketing.
it sure does. No, but my biggest thing was like I wanted a family.
Mhm.
So with the criminal justice, they were like, okay, well, you have to be a cop first. And I was like, and shout out to those guys, like,
Who do it?
yeah,
Sure.
for sure.
First responders
It was
of any
just,
kind.
yeah,
Yeah.
all of it. So much credit. So it was just something that it didn't work for my family unit.
Yeah.
So, but the behavioral profiling, that's what got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something you still love doing.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Oh,
Just
yeah. Do it daily.
people watching.
Daily.
He profiles all the time.
I'm usually wrong.
Yeah. Oh, me too. Huh. Before I stop doing that.
No formal training.
Yeah. No.
Just
No.
gut instinct.
Yeah.
Poker table. I've lost a lot of money trying. So how'd you get into teaching?
So that was the behavioral analysis that went in because I worked with a lot of kiddos with behavioral problems.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so that was a very tough job. Very rewarding though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you have a success story
Yeah.
coming out of that.
Yeah,
Wow. You got to be one of the most educated Lash girls
I
on
might
the
be.
planet.
Probably.
Might be.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. But I mean, you do way more, obviously,
Yeah.
because you own the whole salon.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Managing that is such a big deal.
Yeah.
And and obviously you haven't hired out your bookkeeper or
That might be the control, the control in me, but yeah, and I mean it's like everything else. You learn as you go. I always say it's either a blessing or a lesson,
Oh.
right?
Okay.
So, something happens, learn from it, move on. That's all you
Yep.
can do.
Yeah. And
So,
took a risk and
Yeah.
it's working out.
yeah,
Or you've worked hard enough where you're making it work out. That's the
Yeah.
other thing. A lot of people think, oh, I failed. But if I work a little harder, that failure is just
yeah,
part of the learning curve.
Yeah.
You know?
yep, for sure.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, got any events coming up?
What do we have coming up?
Sounds like us.
Right?
What is going on?
Yeah,
What
what
is
is
going- What's today's date? No, so we're going to be at Pride. We got asked to be at Pride. We're going to be at Superhero Saturday.
Superhero Saturday.
Yep.
That's the Putnam Business Association putting that one on.
Yep.
Who's putting on the Pride one?
Oh gosh. It's Reverend Ross.
Okay.
I don't want to say the wrong name of his church though, just in case. But he's right on Grove Street.
Okay.
So this will be the second year. The last year was phenomenal. So this year we got asked to help with hair and makeup for the drag show.
Okay.
So that'll be awesome. And then what else? We've got PBA mixer. It's always something.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. So Putnam keeps it very busy.
Very busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
They're always pushing events and always so good for
Yeah.
them. And then they, Winnie and Gary O, they're always doing so much for
They do a lot.
bringing people in, bringing
Yeah.
tourists to the main street and
Yeah.
whatnot. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely don't ever move out of Putnam.
Nope. I told my realtor, I'm like, that's it. Putnam.
Putnam Fair.
Yep.
What was your first one? Was it ever out of Putnam
Yep, Putnam.
when you started?
Yep. I was in the Montgomery Ward building.
Okay, so you've always been in Putnam.
Always.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I rented a little room at the shop
At the shop. Okay, yeah.
on
That's
School
another hair
Street.
salon.
On
Yeah.
School Street. Yeah. Went back to Montgomery Ward, and then now I'm
Where you are.
on Providence Street. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Is there, when you have these events, does it get busier ahead of time? People want to look good for any of the events, like Fire and Ice, that kind of stuff?
No, not necessarily. I would say the beauty industry gets kind of slow right after Christmas
Okay.
because it's everyone's like, oh my God, I spent so
so
much money. Yeah. So we kind of get a little slower early of the year. And then right now
Spring.
sun's out,
Yeah.
the birds are chirping. So now we're seeing like the clients are flooding in.
Yeah.
So it fluctuates. But now doing this for so many years, like I see it. It's a
Yeah.
pattern.
Right.
So now we're gonna get into our busy time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just all about managing,
Right.
the income as
Yeah.
it comes in.
Right.
It's
Right.
feast and famine, so you got to save for the
Yes.
famine part.
Yep.
Is there do you have to educate your girls for that? Kinda, let them know.
I mean, honestly, if they're open to it, absolutely.
Yeah.
I try to give advice where I can. But and too, you don't ever want to be the smartest person in the room.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
So it's like even
We
if
make sure.
I don't know what
here.
happens here.
That's why we invite somebody on every week.
there you go. There you go.
Easy.
But yeah, like some of my girls will come in fresh out of school and they're like, "Oh, what if we did this?" And I'm like, "That's genius."
Nice.
So yeah, if they're ever willing to take my advice, I'm always there to offer it. And vice versa, because there's, some of the social media stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
Yeah.
how do I do a reel and a TikTok and how am I going viral?
Yeah.
So it works both ways.
Right. Yeah.
For sure.
It's social media is ever changing.
Yeah,
and,
it's exhausting.
we had that button there for over a year, and now that button's not there anymore.
Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
So no, I get that, and that's awesome to keep that open mind
Yeah.
part.
Right.
And you're a teacher. Everybody knows teachers get to learn just as much as the students.
Yeah. Yep.
The good teachers, anyway. I feel like.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's awesome. Anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Just need another lash girl,
Another lash girl, hair girl.
another hairdresser.
Yeah. And I mean, we're always looking too for like I said, collaborations.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to either come in or we go there or
Yeah.
run a promo together, I'm always open to that.
Yeah.
I just think that's the way community should be.
Oh yeah. Sure.
I think that's how, the good businesses get to where they are. Is just networking and,
Yeah.
meeting new people and being open to new experiences and stuff like that. So
Yeah. What's that? Tides raise all boats.
oh,
What's
wait, hold on.
Big waves raise all boats.
No idea.
I don't know. There was a thing
about
collaborating.
Yes, yeah.
Strong tides raise all boats.
Yeah,
like that.
something
That doesn't sound right.
I don't know. But basically, when you have a big event in Putnam, yeah, there can be a ton of competitors, but
Right.
if they make the event big enough, it's this big wave of
Yeah.
clientele.
Yeah.
And everybody gets to, feed off of it,
Right.
so to speak.
right.
A rising tide lifts all boats.
There we
There you go.
See?
There you go.
See? That's why we keep you around.
It's for the third time I've done it in 72 episodes.
Yeah, you only let me struggle for a little while.
Yeah, it's all right. Make you sweat.
Well, thank you for coming out.
Thank you
I
for
really-
having me.
Really, really appreciate your insight on all this. And
Yeah. You guys learned some things.
yeah, we
did.
Yeah, we did. Yep. We didn't get heavy into the waxing, which is okay.
I agree.
But yeah, that's a really cool industry that you're in. and
Yeah.
I love the way you're managing it and working it, and navigating
Trying.
through.
Yeah.
Being open minded and big
Yeah.
collaborator.
Yeah.
Big champion of small business. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
And thanks for being the secretary of the Putnam Business Association.
You're welcome.
That's no easy task.
No, it's not.
Thankless job.
Yeah, for sure. But no, it's cool when people keep partaking in that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So that these
Yep.
events can keep going,
Right. Right.
and keep rising the tides
That's it.
for all of our boats.
Yeah.
So-
Life rafts, dinghies,
Yeah.
whatever it may be.
Someone throw the community workbench a life raft. All right. Well, thanks again. And thank you, everybody, for watching. The Community Workbench families are having their annual Spread the Love campaign. Please donate what you can when you can. These late winter months are the hardest for our local pantries and food shares to keep their shelves stocked. So please keep them in mind. Try to spread the love. Even the cost of a coffee can go a long way for these places. And there's one in like every town. Friends of Assisi, Project Pin, Brooklyn Cares, Canterbury Cares, the Daily Bread up in Putnam. They're everywhere, and they're easy to find. They're all on Facebook and other social medias. So do what you can when you can, and join us again next Monday at 6, March 24th, when we talk to Beth Tasca, owner of Pawfect Stitch.
that.
And I am saying that right. It is
Yep.
a pet store named Pawfect Stitch, and I love the name. So
She's sweet.
hopefully she brings some buddies, some animal buddies.
That'd
No one's
be
ever
cool.
done that,
Right?
but that would be cool. We'll see y'all Monday night. As always, buy local, hire local, dine local, volunteer local, donate local, get your lashes done locally in Putnam. Have great days, everybody.